Hello, and welcome to Story of the House of the Rising Sun, Chapter 4 The Three. They appeared at once, not together, not in a dramatic flare of smoke or crackling lightning, just there, like they'd always been in the room, and Jessie had only now noticed them noticing him. He'd come down to the bar again, whether it was morning or midnight. He couldn't say. And Alton was gone. Not a trace. The shelves behind the bar now did hold bottles, but none had labels. One glowed violet from within. The lights were low. The piano stopped. The silence hummed. Then the voice came. You should drink something sweet. You're sour enough as it is. She was seated 2 stools down, swirling a red cocktail with a black glove finger. Her hair was coiled like smoke. Her lips wine dark. Who are you? He asked. She smirked. The sharp end. Before he could ask what that meant, a second woman emerged from the shadows by the jukebox, barefoot in a dress like candle wax melting over her skin. She walked like sorrow made flesh. Don't mind Serene, she said. She bites. Jessie turned, confused. And you are? She tilted her head. I'm Rue. Let me guess, Jessie said. You're the soft one. Rue's smile was heartbreak wrapped in mercy. Only until you tried to leave. Before Jessie could process that, the third appeared. No footsteps, no entrance, just sudden presence. She stood behind the bar now, pouring a dark liquor into 3 glasses. I'm more, she said, eyes on Jessie, like she could see the whole structure of his soul. And I'm the one who tells you the truth. Jessie hesitated. Which is? Moore pushed the glass toward him. That none of this is fair, but it is inevitable. They sat with him, the 3 of them, as if this were an old ritual performed thousands of times. Serene, Rue, and Moore, the sharp, the soft, the mirror. They had no questions. They didn't have to. Each spoke in turn like movements of a sympathy. Serene teased his ambition, called him King Jesse, and asked how it felt to rule over failure. Rue asked about the boy in the diner, the mother, the warmth. Moore asked nothing, just watched. Every flicker of Jessie's brow a paragraph she seemed to read in full. He tried to leave once. He stood angry, muttering, "This is all some kind of trick." The door was gone. The bar stretched on endlessly behind him. Now a tunnel of mirrors, each showing versions of himself, younger, older, broken, cruel, terrified. When he turned back, they were still seated. Serene yawned. Rue smiled gently. Moore said, "Now you're getting it." They offered him a choice. Not one he could understand. Not yet. Each placed a small token on the bar. Serene's a broken die, its sides all sixes. Rue's a pressed flower, still wet with dew. Moore's a coin with no face. "Pick one," Moore said. "Why?" "It'll tell the bar what kind of night you're going to have." Jesse hesitated. Then, instinctively, he reached for Rue's flower. The lights dimmed. A door opened in the far corner of the bar, one that hadn't been there before. A red curtain swayed gently beyond it, and music curled out from within. A waltz. The three nodded. "You chose longing," Rue said softly. "That means tonight," Serene added. "You'll see what you almost had." Moore leaned in close. "And what you're still willing to lose to get it." They vanished. Jesse approached the red curtain. The air behind it shimmered. He stepped through. He was in his old apartment, the one he shared with someone else before the depths, before the moves, before the hunger for more pulled him away. She was there, sitting on the couch, reading a book. She looked up and smiled. "Hey," she said, "you're home early." Jesse couldn't breathe. He stepped forward. His hand reached for hers and passed through. The room froze. The furniture collapsed into ash. The air turned cold, and the words etched into the walls behind her burned themselves into his mind. Longing is the trap that never closes. It only waits. He stumbled back into the bar. Alton was behind the counter again. "Welcome back," the bartender said. Jessie could still feel her fingers, even though she was never really there. Well, that about wraps it up for this chapter. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed the story.